No, I can't help myself. 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 No, I can't help myself.
And we're live. How are you doing, everybody? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. We're back on the Sheepy Show on a brand new platform. I first want to check, can you all hear me? Can you all see me okay? First time streaming on YouTube now. Very exciting. I'll spend a good hour or two trying to get this all set up. Good to see some familiar faces in the chat. What's up, Suki? What's up, Tebow? J-Man, Faddy, Docker, Jerry, Atelian, Cola. Here we are. I'm so glad you followed me over to a new platform. It's been a pretty crazy week. Well, no, I come to this stream every single week and I think, oh no, we'll just have a chill one. I'll relax, chat to a few people. Every week it gets crazier than the last. I can't believe the weeks I'm having. What's up, Alejo? Who else is there? What's up, Faddy, Sky, Vincent? Love you all. Thanks for joining. So today on the Sheepy Show, we've got our regular segments, but we're also assigning the last 4 core characters for MV3. So exciting. It's an absolute honor to be able to do this on stream with all of you. We've got a few giveaways coming up as usual. We've got a PO-up coming. I don't think this is one to miss. I'm still taking it in this week. So last weekend I was at NFT London, meeting up with community members, going to a few events, some panels. I went to the Nocturnal event, which was hosted by Vinny Hager's manager. Vinny was there, some incredible panels. It was amazing to meet community members. We had a couple of good nights out. I'm sure the ones who were there will know. They saw me dancing, had a few teapots to drink. But I came back from that and settled back down, and it's been wild. There's no other way to put it. The news is changing every 20 or 30 minutes. Like yesterday, I was on my phone, suddenly saw the information about FTX. I'd retweeted a thread about, what may happen to FTX. 30 minutes later, Binance comes in. But I'm going to get to that whole section a little bit later. I'm going to try to break it down. I said, I never say I'm the charts guy. But what I'm going to do for you is break it down in simple terms as possible. What has happened, what the future could look like. And for everybody next week, I'm going to try get a chart god himself, Six God, into the stream to give you a bit of advice, what he recommends, as is everyone talking about it at the moment. Teapot Nation Digital One. And see how we're going. So, I forgot to mention. Where is it? Official Rug Radio now. I have my Rug Radio host pass in my wallet, part of the ecosystem. It's exciting, new platform, new hosting, and here we go. So let's get into the first bit of news. I want to kind of start with a bit of good news, bit of exciting news. We know there's a bit of doom and gloom here and there at the moment. Manav's got a full mock-up. So if you guys don't know, Manav built this stream layout for me about 4 months ago. And he's been working on a brand new mock-up and stream layout, which we'll probably get a preview next week. So shout out to Manav. I wanted to start with a little bit of good news and a bit of very exciting stuff as well. One of my favorite collectors, Drifter Shoots. He was the first person to drop digital collectibles on Instagram. So he dropped this piece we can see on the screen at the moment here, called Learning to Handle Change. He was the first person to mint his digital collectible and sell it on there. So an edition of 50 digital collectibles, you could buy them through Instagram. You could buy them for $1,000. And they sold out in 10 seconds. I was amazed, and I was so happy to see Drifter. For those who have been in space for a while, he's an OG. He's one of the highest selling artists in crypto, and he's just a stellar member of the space, of the community, and I'm so glad he got the opportunity to be the first person to pioneer this on Instagram. So he dropped his collectibles. They sold out in 10 seconds, and it was crazy. They're currently a floor of about 3 ETH on here, so from 1,000 to 3 ETH immediately, but you get a physical print with this alongside it at the end of the year. But this is just a first step. Like, we see all the stuff going on, we see all the news, it's crazy. What's up, really, me? I see you in the chat there. It's crazy, but this is amazing to see. Like, making strides. We're going to see collectors or influencers do this so often. It's one of those things is that it gives a way for influencers to monetize themselves. Instead of just running on ad deals, maybe shilling stuff down the throat, they're producing content. They're going to be able to sell that. Yeah, Jerry, as he said, it speaks volume that Instagram is acting this way because they are ingrained in the community. They chose Drifter to be number one. They didn't choose some random celebrity. They chose someone who has history. And I know Roberto and Metaverse have obviously been speaking with Meta. And it's just great to see they're getting in the trenches. Like, it's coming slowly, and this will be the start of mass adoption. Yeah, he only dropped 50 of them. That's what I mean. 10 seconds was crazy. But I said it's good news, and I'm sure we'll see more. So the next thing I want to go on about, I saw this thread about Artifact, Nike dropping different sneakers. So I'm a big sneakerhead myself. For the ones who have seen my collection, I've got about 40, 50 pairs sat in my other room out there. And I thought the thread that I saw was kind of quite interesting, comparing one of the most hyped Nike dunks there is, the Nike Paris dunk, and the Murakami Air Force Ones. So I'm going to kind of go through this and give you my thoughts. But yeah, it was a good thread. So here we have first the Nike Dunk Paris. So the ones who don't know the Nike Dunk Paris, this came out in 2003 and it's paying homage to Paris and a French painter called Bernard Buffet's artwork. Bernard Buffet was a French painter, printmaker, sculptor, and he passed away in 1999. His highest sale at auction was 2.1 million. He's a very well-renowned painter. So Nike took his artwork and made 202 pairs of this Nike Dunk. The rumors are all of them are unique. None of them are exactly alike. And they're currently selling at the moment. So I think a used pair is selling for 45,000. New pairs, unused, are selling for 81,000 and 60,000 on StockX. These are one of the most coveted shoes, like sneakers. You see, when you go watch sneaker shopping on YouTube, you'll be able to see people talk about these in a certain way. And they're well regarded. They are 19 years old at the moment, 200 pairs. But why am I talking about this? Because what Artifact have done with Takeshi Murakami and Nike for the Air Force One, it's actually ticked all the boxes that the Paris did as well. So for the ones that don't know, the Artifact Air Force One is a first digital sneaker that is on-chain with full transparency, designed by Takeshi Murakami, and was given, and the drops were able for any Murakami DNA Clone X. Shout out Chunks, he's got an absolutely lovely looking Murakami DNA Clone X, and I think he minted 2 of these. So they were able to mint 2 of them. So it's a power combo, and it's also to mention it's the first ever time Murakami has worked with Nike. So the people who don't know Takeshi Murakami, he's one of the most visible and important Japanese artists working today. You could see his artwork everywhere: fashion, film, games, museums, Instagram, hypebeasts, artworks in walls, fake posters in a market. It's a very recognizable image, and he will go down as one of the great designers. So back to the Air Force One sneakers. So in total, there was 167 minted, and anyone can see how many there are, how many are their owned, and how much they're selling for at the moment. So at the moment, the lowest price for one is 6 ETH, which is about $10,000 at the time of this tweet, which is expensive, but not as expensive as the Paris Dunks. So this is where we're saying that the majority of the collectors at the moment do not understand the technology and the benefits yet. But I think these sneakers will be held in regard as the first ones, the way the Paris Dunks are now to collectors, be the first ones recognized as fully on chain. As they say with the Paris Dunks, they think there's 202 pairs, but they're not 100% sure. Here, they can see on the blockchain, you can redeem them for a physical. So in 10 years, what is this physical Murakami Air Force One going to be valued at? Limited to only 167 pairs and on the blockchain forever. It's an interesting concept, and it's something I've spoken a lot about in fashion. We're going to start seeing these pivotal pieces, and the way Artifact have done it is incredible. The way they've entered it is amazing. Nike, they may have spent over $1 billion acquiring Artifact, but it has positioned them as the leaders in fashion. And it's exciting to see what's coming out that ecosystem. But like in fashion, Nike aren't the big players. We have G Money, who's launched his own luxury label, doing the same thing, pioneering the way luxury brands can track apparel on chain. It's going to be interesting to see it plays out. As I said, Adidas have their unveiling of their capsules in 7 days, and I'm sure they've got plans for the World Cup and everything happening. So now they're going to try and compete with Nike. So let's really see what's going on. I'm sorry I'm not giving away any Murakami Nikes here. You'll have to persuade Chunks to lend me one, but maybe we'll see. So, after a nice little warm-up, entry into the stream, time to get into a bit of a controversial discussion. Well, not controversial. Depends what side you're on, but it has been fireworks. Crypto Twitter, I have not seen this active in months. People have been saying it's been the best day for crypto Twitter or NFT Twitter, but the worst day on the crypto markets they have ever seen. People who have lived through the crypto crashes of 2017, 2018 said, what happened today, or well, yesterday, trumps all that, is something we will be talking about in years to come. The way during the bull run, when everyone said, oh, you weren't here last crypto winter, you didn't survive this. We've now been through a crypto winter where 3 big exchanges, we had the Luna collapse, we had the 3AC collapse, now we've got the FTX collapse. That is still playing out. It's like a reality TV show. Like Suki, as I said, it's like a reality TV show playing out with billions of dollars and everyone's money. It's like crazy to see. People are playing chess against each other. You have Elon Musk on Twitter now beefing with other billionaires, discussing. This is what they said. We've spoken about this a bit. During the bear market, people might get bored. But this is either pure entertainment, if you're watching it from the sidelines, or other ways. Yeah, Mitch, Celsius, Voyager. There's so many to name. Billions of dollars wiped out. Everyone here, J-Man says perfect, everyone here is an OG. You can call yourself an OG when the next bull run comes around. You were here during 2022, part of crypto, part of NFTs, where it may have all fell apart. It's going to be something to look back on. So here I'm going to go through was a great thread I found, was a summary of all the drama which blew up in crypto. As I said, I saw so many different threads, but they became redundant 30 minutes or an hour later because brand new news came out. But this one I've seen and I'm going to talk you through it, give you some of my thoughts. Even today when I was planning for this stream, Solana was collapsing as well. Then the rumors Binance pulled out the deal, but I'll get to that. So here's a summary of kind of the FTX drama that is blowing up crypto. So FTX, for those who don't know, is the second biggest crypto exchange. So this is how it almost died overnight and how there was kind of some strategic moves by CZ, who is a CEO of Binance, the biggest crypto exchange. So it starts years ago. So Binance were a really early investor in FTX. FTX, over the next 3-4 years, starts growing like crazy. They become the second biggest exchanges. They cut huge deals with Tom Brady, the MLB, Steph Curry. They sponsor arenas. They're making loads of money. SPF becomes known as this young guy in crypto who's front running, a genius. Everyone is applauding him. It's pretty good to see. So they started as friends, helping each other, but now they happen to be competitors. Binance is number 1 in the space. FTX is number 2, and then other ones like Coinbase are much smaller. So then Binance recently decides to sell Binance, it was a while ago, I think a year or 2 ago. Binance decided to sell its stake in FTX. So as part of the buyout, they agreed to take $2 billion of it in FTT. So FTT is a token that FTX created that it uses for trading fees. So this is a token that they create themselves. So remember this. So now Binance and FTX are friendly competitors. Binance now owns a load of FTT, 2 billion, and there's not a lot of FTT trading volume. So an interesting thing about FTT as well is that FTX can just create it out of thin air. They can just pump more and just create more, kind of like the dollar is. It's their own token that they use, they're regulating it themselves. So then, 2 days ago, this is 2 days ago, CZ comes out and says SBF has been talking shit about them to regulators, lobbying in a way that would hurt Binance. So he announces publicly on Twitter to 7 million followers that he's going to dump his entire 2 billion of FTT. So anyone holding FTT knows this is bad news. If $2 billion is being dumped, the sell pressure is going to be crazy and crush the price. So everybody starts to panic sell. The price of FTT drops 15 to 20% overnight. So now nobody wants to buy FTT. It's way too risky, because if you know that one of the biggest holders is about to dump and everyone wants to sell, the number's going to go down. So you've got no liquidity going in with buyers. You've just got people wanting to sell and liquidity being pulled out. So then enters Alameda. So Alameda is like the sister company to FTX. So SBF, Sam, founded Alameda before FTX. Alameda are the people who are the trading platform kind of behind FTX. So any news leaks up before kind of shows that, and the news leaks came out showing that FTX had about $12 billion in assets and $7 billion in liabilities, but half the assets were in FTT token, which was plummeting and illiquid. They couldn't sell it. The price was selling. Yeah, J-Man, thanks for that. FTT was trading. So imagine half of their assets, so 6 billion of their assets has now plummeted by 80%. That's not good. So if Alameda's in trouble, the sister company, then FTX might be too. So as said, market makers on FTX possibly hold and trade the customer deposits with Alameda. There was a few dodgy things that was exposed, not dodgy, but things that people started to predict as well. Yeah, rules. Alameda's website's now down. Like, this was breaking news as well. So then yesterday, SBF tweeted, everything's all fine. FTX has enough liquidity to cover it all. And it wasn't fine. This famous last words, I've seen some good memes about this. He tweeted, yeah, it's all fine. And then Alameda's CEO comes out and says, yeah, we'll happily buy the FTT token as it plunges. They tweeted Binance saying, we'll buy your FTT token for $22 as probably a bit of a joke. What's up, Jack V3? Good to see you in the chat as well. So then 24 hours pass. And if they had financial strength, they would have shown it by now. Then everything starts to fall. I said it's a reminder of what Do Kwon tweeted before Luna fell, saying deploy more capital, steady lads. Then people start to freak out and everyone starts a bank run on FTX. Everyone starts withdrawing funds from FTX. So $5.2 billion was tried to withdraw. And just in case it collapsed, because we'd seen it happen with Celsius, BlockFi, Voyager, Luna, and it was over 1 billion. So that was up to 5.2 billion. So now FTX doesn't have that liquidity to give it back to all their borrowers. Now there was more silence, and then withdrawals got paused on FTX. No one could take any money out. People started to panic. And then SBF comes out and says they're entering a strategic transaction with Binance. A strategic transaction? What was that? Everyone was a bit confused. Like, what's going on here? Then CZ clears it up and says FTX was in trouble. We bought them to save them. So Binance basically started a rumor. Well, this is what we think. The crazy check. Oh man, I saw that, mate. So many people, yeah. We did have a lovely Nando's together, but obviously not nice enough. So CZ kind of started a rumor which caused people to start bank running, like withdrawing their money from FTX, which caused a liquidity crisis. And then they said, Binance said, we're going to buy them out, but they want to do their due diligence. So this was posted yesterday. What's happening since then? So here are the original tweets. So here SBF tweeted basically saying that a few announcements to make, that they were entering a strategic decision with Binance, that they were working on it. All thank you. They were buying them out. Then CZ came out with a tweet saying, look, we're going to fully acquire FTX.com and do our due diligence. Said there's a lot to cover and will take some time. Highly dynamic situation. And we're assessing the situation in real time. And it says Binance still has a discretion to pull out from the deal at any time. So there were rumors flying around today that Binance bought FTX for $1. So then CZ, how long ago was this? It was about 5-6 hours ago that he posted this. This was great transparency. So this is a letter he wrote to all of Binance's employees and shared it on Twitter. I said, it was great seeing a CEO act like this, basically covering everything they had, saying that, look, we're not going to speak publicly at it. Please don't trade any FTT tokens. We're dealing with it internally. Please don't gossip. It's happening. So the people that can't withdraw from FTX, it is locked. They can't withdraw their funds at all at the moment until this goes through, but we still don't know the process of how this is going through. So that's kind of a full breakdown. Next week, I'm going to get Six God on to maybe discuss this further. You never know. We could have brand new news tomorrow, the day after. It's going to be a bit crazy what we see. So Loopify here basically saying what I was saying is like, as much as people can say it always gets worse, if you joined crypto in the last year, you've already seen Luna, 3AC and FTX blow up among dozen others. Things are extremely bad. Many OGs are repeating that today is one of the worst days they've ever experienced in the space. Hundreds of millions in hacks, crypto market dumping and global recession. It's not a normal situation, but the people sticking through and how we get into another bull market is going to be crazy. It's a very nervous time, and a lot of people have lost a lot of money. A lot of people are very nervous holding money, but there's not much we can do, and we're going to get through it. Like, all I want to say is, like, we see everything still moving. It's probably not going to zero. As much as these people on Twitter love hyping it up, they love getting engagement, they love saying, oh, everything's going to zero. I don't believe it is. I will go into charts more next week on this, but we can kind of see here, just on a little timeline. So this is when the FTX tweet came out, which was 3:25 a.m. It plummeted down, holding steady. SBF tweeted saying, okay, we're in a financial decision. It dropped down. It then pumped when Binance announced they were going to purchase, but we can see it's just been dropping further and further. I was reading and talking to some people today on Twitter and in the Discord, and they were saying, so this price we see down here is already pricing in if Binance pull out the deal. This was here. Then a tweet came out from CoinDesk saying, following due diligence, Binance is now unlikely going to move forward with the FTX acquisition. Mental. We then see it drop here, and it's recovered a little bit, but we don't know where it's going. As I said, I can't tell you what's happening. Lots of people can't tell you what's happening. It's a very, people can guess, people can see, but we're still going to be here. As I wanted to say as well, yesterday on NFT Twitter, we had some of the best spaces I've seen on Rug Radio, hosted by Farouk, Thread Guy. They had all the big players up there talking about it, vibing. And it was good to see the positivity still there. I said, we can gather together and work through it. We're not alone. We're all chilling together, sat in Discord. We've got a good community. As much as you feel the crypto community is still quite small, but stick together, guys. We can help each other out and get through. And one of the best things that I always recommended, I tweeted about this as well, is don't keep your money in exchanges. MetaMask tweeted this saying, like, historically, financial systems have forced people to leave their assets in custody of others. We have always left our money in banks, in financial institutions that look after it. They gamble with it. Cryptocurrency gives us the opportunity to control our own digital assets and financial futures. So to access this opportunity, we must custody our own digital assets. So keep them in MetaMask. Look after your keys, your seed phrase. Look after your ledger. Own it yourself. Because if you have money in exchange, there could always be a chance that that goes down and you never get your money back. So this is talking about what is a non-custodial wallet. So a non-custodial wallet is like MetaMask. So you are the only person who can access it with your secret recovery phrase. You can keep that secret recovery phrase in a safe. You can write it down and hide it in a book. You can keep it on a ledger. There are many different ways to do this. But please, everybody, for your safety and for the benefits of your crypto, keep it in a wallet. I said, your money, your key. Docker, that's great to say. It's exactly that. And it's how we want to go. There are so many benefits to cryptocurrency, NFTs, and we're just starting. We're starting to see why we need this technology, why we need decentralized exchanges or self-custodial wallets, because there could be a bank run tomorrow. It's happened before in recessions. Everyone tries to pull their money out of the bank and there's nothing left. So I hope you could learn something. I tried to, as I said, simplify it. There's so much detail. Follow pages like Metaverse on Twitter for the latest. The Instagram's popping as well. But yeah, I'm still shocked that every week we have more drama. It's never a quiet week in the crypto space. So now we're going to go on to some fun things. As you can see on my tabs here, we've got a POAP coming out. I'd recommend getting out your... I won't tease it yet. We'll get there. We'll get there. So it was a big week for MV3 as well. So if you don't know, MV3, Roberto did a massive Twitter Space or Instagram Live. Or was it in Discord? I can't remember. A big live stream basically talking about the future of MV3, where we're going to be in the next 4 to 6 months, and the launch of the hub, which you can start training your characters for prizes using the holder score. It's going to be exciting. So here's a little recap for the people who weren't there, what happened. So the hub was launched. The hub is a first of its kind gamified social experience where you can connect your wallet, secure a username, begin training your characters and show off your collector profiles. So here's one of the profiles. I'm going to open it in a tab so you can see what it says. So here's one of Roberto's profiles. You can see he's training the characters here. You can see there'll be achievements, inventory, and you'll have a collector score. So the way it works is different characters gain different XP at a time. So humans gain 10 XP, AI, oh, you can probably hear the ambulances going past again. I have no idea what's happening. They're not coming for me yet. My crypto is all safe. So you can gain experience there and level up the characters. The other thing that dropped was a Luna.app, a state-of-the-art photo editing software on iOS. This is going to be pretty incredible because you're going to be able to mint NFTs directly from the app and sell them. Imagine you take a photo. You can then mint it on the app and sell it on maybe Instagram with digital collectibles. It's going to be exciting, and this is going to be free at the moment, but then it'll be token gated for holders coming out, and then it'll be a subscription. And the way this subscription for the public will go benefit the holders in the certain way. So check it out. There was also an airdrop. We kind of ended the space on a quiet note. Goodbye. Singularity dropped. Time has no shape. Nothing is known about the mysterious item airdrop to all MV3 holders, except that it's going to be ever evolving until reveal. Keep an eye on it. That's all I can say. And finally, we revealed the final core character, Mr. Trust. And we're going to be finding out who owns him today. So that's going to be great. So before we get into assigning the core characters, the rare Sheepy PO-app. So get out a camera if you're watching on another screen and scan this QR code. If you are on your mobile, you can screenshot it and then go via your Photos app and just click on the QR code there. It's claim it now. There's only 80 codes, and Alejo said 140 people watching. I think that's a record for the Sheepy stream. Well, amazing to see first on YouTube, but 80 codes. You better be quick. At the moment, I have no plans for what's going to be happening with this, but you never know. There might be some giveaways coming. So I'm going to leave this open for a little bit. So screenshot it. If you're there, you have to play a little game to claim the PO-app, a little quiz on your mobile. This is just to prove you're human, to stop people botting it. I can see the codes are getting collected. We're up to 11, 12. Oh, they're flying up now. So here we go. So hopefully you've all screenshotted or scanned it now and you're just going through the process. I'm now going to just go off the tab. We're about a half claimed. And we're going on to the assigning. So we have had 12 characters revealed so far and assigned to cores. We have them all here. It's amazing to see. And we've got 4 left. Core number 12, core number 8. Let me just lower this so you can see it. Core number 7 and core number 4. So, who's going to get it? So if you're on the phone, I'm going to go back, take a screenshot of the QR code, and in your Photos app, click on the QR code and it will redirect you. So it does work on mobile. I tested this earlier to make sure it does. So you can do it on there. There's 10 codes left to claim. So I hope you get it. So today we are assigning Malik, Wiz, Cosima, and Eli Trust, the king of a lunar city. There's 7 codes left for everyone there. Be quick. So, as said, in classic fashion, we're going to do this on spinny wheel. So, I will do last one standing here. For the first 2, we're going to start with Malik and assign Malik. Last person standing gets Malik. So, this is exciting. This is nervous. So, do we know who the holders are? Wait, let's open the OpenSeas, because I want to see if there's any people recognizing or if anybody's in the chat. Let's have a look. So Core 4's owned by DQFT. Core 7's owned by Tebow. Core 8's owned by PK Vault. And Core 12 is owned by this wallet. So the first character we're going to give away or assign is Malik. So, are we ready? I'll give it a shuffle. And the first one knocked out. So the first person it lands on isn't going to get Malik, they'll either get the Wiz, Kasima, or Eli Trust. So that is number 12. Number 12 is a mystery wallet still in the game. Wow. Kalen, Tebow, Patrick Jart. Amazing. They're the people left. Okay. Here we go. Who's going to be out again? Who's moving on? Oh, is it going to be 8 or 4? Number 8, that's PK. So either Tebow or DQFT is going to get Malik. So, classic fashion, let's multiply these. There we go. So remember, it's the last one standing for there. The POAP is now full. We have got 82 out of 80 codes. I don't know how that's happening, but the POAP's now full. So unfortunately not. So wait till next week. So it is between 4 and 7, between DQFT and Tebow. Let's see who's going to get Malik. Good luck, Kalen or Tebow. Good luck. Oh, this is so exciting. It's been a long time coming. Oh. Who's it going to be? So remember, it's the last one standing. And that is DQFT. So core number 4. Core number 4 got Malik. Congratulations. Is that Kalen? Everyone's saying in the chat. GG. Ping them. Let me write this down. So we have them all. So Malik, core number 4. Okay. So Malik is assigned. Next, we are doing the Wiz, the taco god himself. He's one of my favorite characters. I said I've always been a big fan of the Wiz ever since I saw him. So we've got 7, 8, and 12 left. Here we go. Let me clear all these. So we got 7, 8, 12. Amazing. What I'm going to do is just copy these and put it again. So it's the last one standing again for the Wiz. Are we ready? Let's go. Best character, yeah, Charles. 100%. 100%. So the first person who it isn't is... Oh wow. Tebow is either going to get... Tebow is either going to get Kasima or Eli Trust. Tebow the GOAT. We all know him. Okay, let's duplicate these down. So remember, the last one standing gets the Wiz. Who's it going to be? Which core? Oh, core number 12 is the Wiz. Congratulations. Core number 12, that is Mystery Wallet. I think someone posted their chat in there. Wow. Congratulations. That is the Wiz assigned. So, 2 characters left. Kasima and Eli Trust. So if you have Kasima, this is a nice little feature. You can choose whether you have a hood up or hood down. Let me know in the chat whether you want hood up or you go hood down. So you got hood up or hood down. So the way we're going to do this, so we have core 8 and core 7 left. 7, 8, Let's duplicate these. Okay. So I think we have to put this up to a minute, because this is a very monumental time. This is what we've been building up for months. The final core allocation. So the way we are doing it here, the number that it lands on will win Cosima Trust, and the number left will get her father, Eli. The moment of truth. Here we go. Hood up. Everyone go hood up. Hood up nation. Yeah, I think hood up's winning there. I think that's my favorite as well. See, with a minute long spin, I don't know how long this will last for, but oh wow. This is nervous. I think it's slowing down. So remember, the number it lands on is going to be Cosima, and the number left is Eli. Ooh. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Ooh, is it going to land there? Oh, so number 7, which is Tebow, got Eli Trust. Congratulations. And number 8, PK Vault, got Cosima Trust. Congratulations, everybody. PK Vault. Who is that? Who's Patrick Kurtz? Congratulations, my friend. And congratulations, Tebow, an absolute legend. Tebow got Eli Trust, and Patrick Kurtz got Cosima. That's amazing. So, now we've done the giveaway for the cause, I've got a little giveaway myself, you know. As you know, we've got some amazing sponsors of this stream. The High Hue Raffle, the High Hue Network, and also MV3. So the way we're going to work this is we are giving away... Ooh, what should we do? Let's give away our special day. 2 of these characters. We're going to give away 2 singularities from MV3. And then we're going to give away 6 tokens for the High Hue raffles. So the High Hue raffle website are one of the sponsors on the stream here. They're a raffle website. I would say check them out. They have I think a completely free to enter raffle here. So anyone can enter this raffle completely for free and win one of these. And I'm going to be giving away tickets to enter the paid raffles. So this is highhueraffles.xyz. So I'm going to drop this form, Google form, in the chat. Please let me know whether you can see it and get it. So please put your Discord ID in the form. I will then put all the names onto the spinny wheel, and we'll do a little spinny wheel for, how many winners is that? 7 winners. So we're going to have 2 MV3 characters, 2 singularities, and 6 High Hue tokens. Please let me know. I said this is my first time doing it on YouTube. Please let me know whether this works okay. Everyone's entering. You can enter for mobile. It works. Amazing to see. So we're going to leave this. We've got about 138 concurrent viewers. So I'll leave this open for a little bit. And let's see how many entries we get. We've got 77 responses at the moment. So let me clear all this. So clear the results. Clear these entries. Okay, I'm going to be closing the form in 3, 2, 1, and I have closed the form. I've created a spreadsheet. I am then going to put all these names into the spinny wheel. Here we go. If there are duplicates, you will get deleted. We know how this works. Hopefully you can see your name. Let me know how it is. So here we go. So, okay, wait, let's take this down from 60 seconds. So the first person is going to win a MV3 NFT. So I'm going to give it a shuffle. You will get to pick out of these 4. Are we ready? Good luck. Let's see who's going to win this MV3 NFT. Yeah, I think it is difficult to see individual names. So I'm going to make it that bigger and see what we can do. Oh, nearly links. Oh, is it going to be Freak or Bocaccio? Freak, my friend. Congratulations. Let me note this down. Freak. MV3. Congratulations, Freak. Open a ticket in the Discord and we'll get that sent to you. Amazing. I'll remove your name. Okay, let's see. Can I... Appearance. Okay. Oh, here we go. Okay, let's take this down to that. Here we go. So everyone's name is still on there. You can just see your name better now. I might make it a little less as well. 50. There we go. It's half the people. So your name is still hidden behind there. So this next one is for another MV3 NFT. Let's go. Kubo, we're not doing elimination spinny wheel. We had 115 entries. I'll be here way past my bedtime. So the next winner of the MV3 NFT is going to be Tags. Congratulations, Tags. Open a ticket in the Discord. Really Me, you nearly won it again. Really Me won last week on my stream. So join the MV3 Discord and there. So congrats. Okay, I'm going to give it a shuffle. So now this is for a singularity. Are we ready? Let's go. And who's this going to be? Oh, how's Really Me up there again? Is he going to win it or is it going to be linked? Really Me. You all saw me shuffle that. It nearly landed on twice, but congratulations, Really Me. We'll get a singularity sent to you. Singularity. Perfect. Okay, so we've got one more singularity to give away. And then we've got 3 lots of Haihu tokens. Okay, so ready? Let's give it a shuffle. You'll see me shuffle it here. Another singularity. Let's spin. J-Man shouting rigged. Oh, come on. You see me, I'm here. My hands are here. My hands are here. And the winner of the second singularity is going to be Benj. Another person I recognize. You know, you guys have probably heard me say this multiple times. I love to see you guys winning. Like, I'm so honored and like being able to have sponsors such as Rug Radio, MV3, Haihu Raffles, to be able to give away this stuff and to see you win. So I love it. So next we're giving away some Haihu tokens. So these are to use on the raffle website. Yet again, there's a completely free to enter raffle. You can sign up on haihuraffles.xyz. And with these tokens, you can enter one of the pay to play ones to win a Wreck Guy, a Alien Friends, a Kaiju Kings, and a Renga I see on here. Okay, so now we're going to get 3 winners for Haihu tokens. I'll give it a spin. Let's see who wins. So who's it going to be? Ooh, Oh, so close. Collectibles. Congratulations, my friend. So open up a ticket in the High Hue Discord, and it will get credited to you. I'll make sure they get the names. So now let's get another. We've got 2 more winners for today. So the way the giveaway works is I drop a Google form for 30 seconds to a minute for the people who are here. You type your Discord name in and it's there. Oh, who's it going to be? Another OG on the Sheepy Show. Today, the OGs are winning. As I said, it pays to watch this stream. Ash, congratulations, my friend. You know where to go. Oh, I love this. I love this. It's been an incredible stream so far, and I've still got a few other things to finish off with. You saw someone enter twice. I'll catch them out. So now our final one for 2 High Hue tokens. Let's spin the wheel. Who are you going to get this time? Vin. Is it going to be Vin Rock? Is it going to keep going? Vin Rock. Congratulations. Wow. That was so much fun. Congrats to the winners. I said open tickets. I said I love giving stuff away. Tune in every week. It does pay to be listening to the Sheepy Show. We're on our new platform on YouTube every week at 3 p.m. EST. There'll also be probably recordings of this placed up. It's amazing that I can give back to you guys and amazing to have an audience that tune in every week. We've grown strength to strength. I started my first Sheepy stream with 11 viewers 4 months ago. And now we have, let me have a quick look. I haven't been checking this. We have 132 people still tuning in. This is amazing to see. Amazing to see. So that's the giveaways done for today. Remember, check out the sponsors. Stake your characters, MV3. It's been a crazy, crazy week. Check out High Hue raffles as well. And I'm going to finish with 2 little threads from some of my friends in the space who I quite like. Just got to keep the Sheepy Show in tradition. SV. There's been a lot of talk this week, kind of before the FTX SBF drama. Yeah, I completely blanked this. OpenSea announced they were going to go 0 royalties and had a plan on how to implement it, of basically saying if a collection didn't block other exchanges and only do on OpenSea, they would go to 0 royalties. I forgot this. So much has happened. This is crazy. The CEO of OpenSea was on Farouk Spaces. But yet again, there's always the discussions of 0% royalties, and I'm fully against them. I stand with royalties. Oh, wow. Vincent, you said Binance have just announced they're walking away from the deal. Was that announced by... Is this breaking news? Ooh, I don't believe that. Someone needs to tell me who tweeted it. Oh, I can't see anything here. Okay. I thought you got me there. I thought you got me there. Wall Street Journal. Did they tweet it? Let's have a look. Oh, I can't see anything there. Anyway, we'll follow up on that. So let's go back to SV and 0% royalties. Oh yeah, and Art Gobblers as well. Oh, I told you, this week is crazy. Yeah, Coindesk tweeted it. I shared that earlier that they might be walking away. But it's crazy. So here, SV, good friend, Metaverse OG, basically spoke about royalties and his view on it. So here is about why decentralization matters. So Chris Dixon in 2018 published an article proving that decentralized companies being the future of tech and businesses as we know it. So how does this tie to NFT marketplaces? So there's a centralized life cycle. So the approach we see marketplaces taking, cutting out creator royalties, is all motivated and premeditated by centralized forces. Investors, cap tables, profitability, you get the point. Every marketplace wants to attract as many users as possible. Chris Dixon explains that centralized companies follow a predictable life cycle. As they grow, they do everything they can to recruit third-party complements. However, as they plateau, the only way to continue growing is to exploit. So here we can see at the beginning, they need to attract customers. So give them good offers, get people to come. But as the growth plateaus, they need to start extracting more information and keep the customers. And this is where people get a bit, they're fighting between the platforms now. And as we saw Magic Eden and LuxRare, X2Y2 go to 0% royalties, OpenSea felt they needed to follow. So, history, this has happened before. Apple versus Epic Games, Facebook versus Zynga. So, Apple and Epic Games, for the ones that don't know, Epic Games had Fortnite, we all know. So, Epic Games used Apple to attract mobile gamers to Fortnite. Apple take I think it's like a 50% cut of everything, so all V-Bucks bought on the mobile Fortnite. Epic Games, once they'd built to a thing, was slowing down growth and wanted to get more money, suddenly tried to fight Apple. They really took it very public and said, we don't want to pay this 50% royalties, we don't want to do that, and then they made a big deal of boycotting Apple. So we've seen that. Facebook and Zynga as well. People who don't know Zynga, or people are maybe a little bit older, used to play the Facebook games back in the day, like Texas Hold'em Poker, Farmville. These were games which they used Facebook's user base to bring attractiveness onto there. But yet again, Zynga wanted to expand, Facebook wouldn't let them. So then they fought this, and then Zynga took it offline. So it's the whole bait and switch. So we can now see how OpenSea attracted everyone in, place for the marketplace, place for the art owners, places here. Now they're switching it, and how the relationships are changing, and how now the CEOs of Magic Eden, OpenSea, X2Y2 are only focusing on giving options to have a larger piece of the pie. So is that all they have to offer? Projects need to create more revenue streams. Yes, they do. But the implications of extreme centralization of Web3 will hurt the magic of NFTs. Yoville, Ash, oh, I remember those days. So the implications are, so if maybe there's no royalties, there could be no more airdrops, because royalties surge when airdrops are teased. I said there's a hype cycle. No more music NFTs. Royalties to artists don't go back. One of the big unlocks for artists, for musicians, is you could always get royalties off your music. People earn more selling 1,000 music NFTs or that trading than they do off 1 million streams on Spotify. There's no more thought-leading artists. Artists that maybe sell once will always get a revenue stream coming back in. And now people will start going direct. So Bored Apes, Azuki, CPG, Metaverse, Artifacts are all looking to create their own vertical marketplaces, where in exchange for creator royalties, you get an immersive and rewarding experience instead. So then how do you incentivize users? So Chris Cantino brilliantly describes how giving users the lowest price option is not the way, and how it's only a matter of time as NFT startups go direct to consumer with exclusive drops, trusted curation, rewards programs, physical collectibles, loyalty points, gated content, IRL events, tooling. Look what MV3 is doing with a hub. Here you can already start building out this direct to consumer mindset, building out specialized experiences, using information on there, and we're going to see it more and more. So it also shows that OpenSea and Co, they have no community, they only have users. They don't understand what community is. They're not paying attention when maybe community members go out the way to give royalties, understand the importance of giving it to royalties. And then I said it was a great thread, and it kind of shows why decentralization matters, even beyond NFTs. Myself, we will never have true decentralization. I don't believe we will, but we will have the option to. This is where it comes in, and the power, and we've got to remember why we came into NFTs in the first place. Some of you guys came for money, but the majority of people who are still here believe in the tech, believe in the future. I think one of the next streams, I'm going to go back over the use cases of NFTs. There's some great infographics of all the future use cases of NFTs. And it's great to remind ourselves, why are we here? What is the technology for? How can we use blockchain to better ourselves? So it's going to be great to see. So here was another thread on royalties again. Alex from Valhalla talking about how Blur's an amazing product, but he doesn't get why they care that 80% of the volume is on the 0% royalty. This was in regards to art gobblers, because there are no fees, the spread is lower, and it results in downward pressure and thick floors, which does hurt long-term holders. Because if people are just flipping for a little bit of money, there's no incentive at all. So people should respect it. And I saw a great tweet. I actually think I retweeted it just before this stream while I was preparing. Here, Cantino again. Imagine if marketplaces rewarded collectors for honoring creator royalties. So imagine if OpenSea said you earned their tokens for creating royalties. It's a great way to do. There's some great ideas out there. And kind of seeing how it evolves. As I said, this week, next week could be something crazy as well. There's something different happening every single week. But that's why I'm here. That's why you all tune in. I said it's an absolute pleasure to see the Sheepy Show grow, to have this opportunity to be put on a platform and just try and talk with you. I said next week I'm going to try and get Six God on to talk about how he views the market, ideas on dollar cost averaging, what you should do, what you should worry about, what you should not. So that's next week's. I'll be here, same time, same place. Hopefully YouTube's a place that I can stick for time to come. I said it took a while to set up. We'll see a new stream set up thanks to Manav. But yet again, thank you everybody for tuning in. It's been my biggest stream yet, my biggest giveaways. I'm excited and humbled and honored that you all tuned in. So for now, I'll catch you later. Peace out.
No, I can't help myself. No, I can't help myself. Yeah.